competitive, trying to constantly one-up
Oh, shit.
each
One
other,
minute, 1 minute.
and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Whitehead out there with Halliburton. Then there's Jarace Walker. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Whitehead. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Halliburton. And Giddey gets it to go.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
Halliburton against Giddey. It's sent back by Edey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And just about a minute into the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
Lets it go with a 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by White.
CMP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Giddey. Back to MP. Basket counts. MP's got 5.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Halliburton passes to Whitehead. Outside Mathurin. Here's Drummond. It's sent back by Edey. And White kicks to Hunter. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Halliburton for 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Pass to Whitehead. They set the pick. Shot to stop the run. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, White. On the wing, Jackson. Edey with a screen on Walker. Now Edey. That one goes. Count it.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 39 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Edey. Buzelis comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Donnie's checked in for White, and Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Then for the Pacers, Obi Toppin's checked in for Jarace Walker. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Whitehead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Halliburton finds Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Mathurin. Halliburton in the corner. Here's Toppin. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Jackson misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Pass to MP. Now Vucevic. Back to MP. Three-pointer. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss.
What the fuck?
Here's the drive. He gets that one.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 5. And back in a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter. Checked in for the Bulls. Jones comes in for Dunn. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Andre Drummond's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Walker comes in for Toppin. Whitehead's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. MP out there with Buzelis. Then it's Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Whitehead's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 10. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Facts.
Back to Halliburton. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP, that's for 2. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Whitehead passes to Drummond. And it's MP with the rebound. Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Bulls moving the ball around. And the dunk by Jackson.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Cavaliers.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focused team effort.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you so much. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality. Back to you, Kevin.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Edey's checked in for Vucevic. Hunter comes in for Buzelis. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. And a change for the Pacers. Matherin's checked in. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Whitehead's checked in for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by MP.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Whitehead. Back to Halliburton. On the wing, Walker. Indiana again, missing. Jones with the bounce pass. Down low, and the dunk by Edey.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Show it off the bunny. And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Chicago Bulls.
They're efficient. They play to their strength. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
And now, fellas, it's time to go to one of our favorite segments. It's the Power Rankings.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
Listen, nobody should be surprised by how they're playing. This team is loaded.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, Andre Drummond is out there, and Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. And people doors talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
First one falls for him. That one misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Edey with a screen on Mathurin to the paint. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 10.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Launches a three. And it's NV with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'm in, Edey. Let's go, baby.
Edey with a screen on Walker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Keep your hands to yourself, nigga. Keep your hands to yourself, nigga. Let's go, let's go.
Jackson. Hunter sets a screen for Jackson. And there's Hunter on the assist by Jackson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Drummond with a screen on Hunter. Mathurin banked in off the glass. Mathurin's got his first bucket in this one.
You want to talk about a player who relishes contact. That is Benedict Mathurin. Big time finish inside.
And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Pacers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And a wide open look for Halliburton. It's good from long range. 12 points for him.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of 3-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. As we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Walker. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
MP.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense is giving him here.
Outside, Walker. Halliburton for three. Indiana again missing.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Halliburton kicks to Walker to end the run. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. Here's MP. White the pass to Jackson. Edey with a screen on Walker. Pass to Edey. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Edey's got 12.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Walker with his screen for Mathurin.
I got it.
Over Jackson.
Give me that shit.
Rejection by MP. Pass to Hunter. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
MP, what a fancy finish.
Halliburton for 3. They get it back.
Good one, Edey. Good one. Come on, Edey.
Now Jackson.
Damn it.
MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we'll be right back after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaac Okoro out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's done in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. Well, we don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated.
We're making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Drummond's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pass to Drummond. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bulls moving the ball around.
Come here, Edie.
To the inside.
My guy.
And there's Buzelis on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Halliburton feeling it out a bit.
Give me that.
And the rejection by MP.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
I left him.
Around him.
Indiana
again missing. Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. Very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. To the left side wing. Here's Buzelis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Halliburton finds Neesmith.
You better pass that shit, nigga.
Back to Toppin. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Bitch ass nigga.
By Jackson.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Bitch ass nigga. Give me Halliburton. I got this. I got
Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana.
Told you.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Bitch ass nigga.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that to me is
I got Halliburton.
excellent coaching.
Switch,
There's
switch.
attention to
Nigga.
detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Toppin takes to Drummond. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit. And
Oh, you
right?
bitch.
So maybe the little things in winning
Give me
plays
Halliburton.
that
Give me Halliburton.
noticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now the Bulls with it, stringing it together. They've got an 11 run going.
Come in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books.
Oh, you niggas turn.
For the
Stop
Bulls.
you.
As one-sided as it gets today. You know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't
Give it back,
go right
nigga.
for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution
Bitch
by the
ass
players,
nigga.
everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
Outside, Jones. Pass to MP.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control.
Go with this bullshit.
And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A good win for you tonight, MP. You were prolific finding teammates for baskets and hitting double digits for assists. How do you like playing distributor versus leading scorer?
Yeah, to me, it's all one role. What's the right play? What's the defense hoping we'll do? And what's the best way to counter that? Nights like tonight, The defense was hoping my guys would miss. Guess they got to keep open, Jennifer.
That's right, MP. Thank you.
All righty.
Kevin, over to you.